Looks like we're getting live. I ain't even got no music playing in the background for this, but that's fine. For now, at least. Let's go ahead back to the movie. What up, everybody who are watching on the playback and the people who are soon to be coming into the chat room, man? Welcome to a training session. Let me get some music jumping. And get back into the training room. But for those of you who don't know, the Street Fighter just had the summer update. Where in the summer update this time, they gave us two characters. They showed us what they're all about, Oro and Akira. And then they debuted the very last character in this game.
This is the path to achieve.
And the very last character's name is Luke. And he looks to be a boxer. Well, not a boxer, he looks to be UFC with a fireball and mix-ups. Like, honestly, I like the direction in which the developers have been going for Street Fighter V. I really do, but I will tell you these new characters are going to pretty much knock out Sakura. Like, it's going to be difficult to play with Sakura with these new characters, because when you look at what Oro can do, the first thing is he is a distance character. Sakura struggles against distance characters. If you can find a way to keep me out, I'm out. Like, Sakura struggles against Dasim. She struggles against Gao. She struggles against a lot of all of the distance characters, in which that's fair though. It's fair because she's rushed down. It's an even balance. I can understand it. It is an even balance, which is cool. But then, like, when you also look at how Oro can change his jumping, like mid jumping, he can change the directions in which he's jumping in on you. I struggle with that. Off top, I really struggle with that because she has two anti-airs, but yet her main anti-air, really, you got to measure that joint. Like, there's no way around it. You have to crouch fist at the exact right time for that to even work, which it is great. It's a great anti-air, but not against people who can change the directions in which they can jump in. I struggle against that. What up, Ben? Yes, it definitely does look like a whole lot of custom combos can be done with Oro, and how he can change it from 3 bricks or whatever devices to up to 5. I'm like, I need to see more. Like, I need to rerun it and see exactly what all he can do. And then they brought and then how they brought back his Street Fighter V. Not how they brought back his Street Fighter 3, like chasing after you fireballs and things of that nature. You feel me? Like, now that is definitely going to make it difficult for anybody to jump in on him, because yes, set play and pressure with Oro is going to be, like, distance characters shouldn't have these kinds of mix-ups and mains of getting in. You feel me? Now, I mean, and I think he's going to be fun. I think he's going to be really fun, but I think he might eliminate a lot of characters. Actually having an ability of being dominant online, and my character happens to be one of them. Which sucks. I mean, it sucks to a degree, but I think that's honestly where Akira comes into play. I think Akira is going to be more of the character for the characters that Oro knocks off. Like you can pick up Akira and actually play. I'm messing around with the sound audio to see if I can prevent it. But Akira is very interesting as well. Like, Akira is actually a character that I've been thinking about playing for a while because she's in Rival Schools, and Rival Schools is like Sakura's game. So I'm like, I might as well learn how to play her too. And she... Yes, her aerial combat looks crazy. On top of, she can alter her jump-ins as well. And then when she calls in Daigo and can do like combos, and then he got multiple hits that's going to come out regardless. Like, that's like Ibuki. She's like if Ibuki and Karen Kazunuki came together as one character. Yes, like even if she gets hit, his hits can come in and pretty much combo break it. So if you're anywhere near him, she's pretty much safe, and she can start comboing. Like, that is kind of ridiculous. Like, I want to see how she plays, man. Like, will I go away from Sakura? Nope. Because I put in so much work with her so far. Like, I don't think it's feasible for me to drop Sakura with all the new characters coming in, even though they seem to be like tactically against my character. Like, they're making it really hard for typical Street Fighter characters to live with the amount of options that these individuals have. But I'm okay with that, because like Street Fighter 5 is on its way out. Street Fighter 6 is on its way. And I'm really only playing Street Fighter 5 right now to get my basics, to understand how to fight against these caliber of players. You feel me? Like, to fight against this style of characters that can do all of this and how the people are going to react with them. That is really why I'm still playing Street Fighter. It's not, I want to be dominant, because Street Fighter is going to be in the Olympics. It's going to be an Olympic game, a full-fledged Olympic game in 4 years. You can put that in the bank. But as of now, it was like a tournament on the outside looking in, but affiliated with the Olympics. But Street Fighter and gaming is the future of competitive sports. So it's important for me to pick up and understand how these characters are going to fight, how people are going to fight with them, how to be competitive still with the characters that I love. So I'm not dropping Sakura at all. I'm just going to have to learn how to deal with the cheapness, just like how we had to learn how to deal with Seth's cheapness. Like, Seth eliminated a lot of characters as well until he got nerfed. You feel me? Like, Seth and his pressure made it so there was only like 4 playable characters at one particular time. But once Seth got nerfed, then I started to being able to beat Seth a little bit more. So ultimately, there's always going to be hope. There's always going to be balance updates. But the knowledge of learning how to fight against all of these characters is really what's key here in order to be competitive and advantaged at Street Fighter 6. Because that's what I'm training for. I'm training to be a dominant player for Street Fighter 6. So therefore, I'm just going to run it out with Sakura. I may learn Akira. But how do you feel about Luke, Ben? Everybody saying that Luke looked like. What do I think about Rose and Dan? Seems yes, the community definitely did go away because, see, the thing that the community is doing right now is they're chasing after wins. You're chasing after the cheapest, easy victory that you possibly can. And that's why we saw a lot of Dan. We saw a lot of Dan because he had the infinite. So therefore, let me go ahead and run it up and win as many matches as I can while people don't know this character and don't know that his block strings and all of this stuff, it has become like a dominant force. When they nerfed him, when they nerfed Dan and took away the infinite to a degree, that's when a lot of people began to fade Dan. When people began to learn the right moments to break out of his positive block strings that he forces upon you, then he lost his usefulness for being top tier. That's why people moved away from Dan. Rose isn't a strong character. Like, I like her, like how they brought back her V gauges from like Alpha, pretty much like how it's custom combos, how she create from there, which that makes her a dope character. Like if people stick with her, I think she could be really good. But you're gonna have to learn the matchup knowledge. It's not going to be a quick and easy victory thing, and that's why people went away. Like I don't think either of those characters are bad. I think that they're more difficult than what people think they are, so therefore people moved on. And that's the thing that I dislike about this community as a whole, to be real with you. Like this community just wants to win now the cheapest, easiest way possible. And yep, I'm on the PC, brother. What up, Sean? I definitely play PC because I built this motherfucker. It's necessary. But what's messed up though, like I broke my controller recently, like yesterday, because somebody started calling me or whatever, and like you see how I'm dashing like that? There are moments when my controller doesn't pick up the forward dash going in this direction anymore. The backdash is still cool, but I guess it's like sometimes when I stop pushing buttons like here, and then it's working good right now. I guess it loosened up a little bit, but my forward dash, well, just the forward button, it's not working like I wanted to work anymore, so I had to buy a new controller. But that new controller is going to be here in the next week or so. Till then, I'm gonna run it up with this controller. It's still good enough for me to play online. I think it's great Capcom made these characters and it's gonna drop them off once. I feel that, like, instead of like dragging it on like they've always been dragging it on, just drop it, man. Everybody wants to play it. You need the interest. 6 anyway. Y'all supposed to be working on Street Fighter 6 any way it goes. So, like, what's the point in dragging it out? Now, one thing that I am interested about as well is the tournament mode. They're finally putting, like, the effort into tournament mode in the game so that we don't have to be in the Discord as much. Like, I still think Discord will have the advantage. People still have more abilities to make their tournaments from home. And they have all of the tools necessary. And I mean, I don't ever think the tournament mode in Street Fighter V is going to be the best option to run legitimate tournaments, because just the setup of getting all the people involved. But if they can figure out a way to make it simple and easy for people to sign up to play a tournament within the game, much like how they do in Fortnite, much like how they do in other games where actual money can be won. Like, instead of having to go through tournament organizers, I know there's a lot of good tournament organizers that's within Street Fighter that actually do the fighting games and do it well. Like, I love to watch the Team Spooky streams. I love Wednesday night fights. I love all of this, but it should be more convenient to being inside the game too. Like, especially with the pandemic and things seem to be picking back up, people are going to need to have to play from inside their house, and like having it be a little more complex on Discord, and people not really big on Discord. Not everybody is big on Discord. It limits the growth of the game, especially for players who are like casual players, you feel me? But if you have the ability to just, oh, I can play a tournament right now, just click on this in the game and I'm signed up, that would be amazing. And I think they're going to get it right for Street Fighter 6, not necessarily for Street Fighter 5, but I like the emphasis that they're trying to do with it. Oh, that's facts. Team Spooky streams are dope, man. I give all the utmost props to, like, especially when they had Yipes being the main commentator. It was Matrix Team BFF. That was like the highlight for me when it came to competitive streaming, competitive gaming with the actual. With the actual like streamers, like with the actual big time streamers, you feel me? Like, that was the highlight for me. But I think, like, in general, gaming is going to go away from third party tournament streamers. Like the guys like Vic, Team Spooky, like they're going to become more involved in actual Street Fighter. Like wouldn't it be dope if Wednesday night fights and next level battle circuit all the way to Japan, the God's Garden, if they even still do God's Garden. Like, if all of them were all affiliated directly with Capcom within the game, like, you can actually play these directly, and because they are directly affiliated with Capcom, they don't have to worry that much about Maturino bucks. Like, in which the competitive gaming is going. Yes, Yipes and Chris Matrix are the GOATs. Especially, yeah, and I don't even play Marvel vs. Capcom 2, man, but they are so savage that it makes it very entertaining. And in fact, even with them doing, like, have you been watching Yipes' like, Yipes has been having his own tournament series as of lately. It's the Pringles match, the Pringles tournament series, in which that is fun. He's really doing what's it called? He's doing Guilty Gear right now, and you know Yipes goes in, and him doing a new game, and you just see all the new slang and everything that he got coming out with it. Like, and how much fun he just has with games. Yipes, if ever, like, cause that was one thing that I wanted to do, man, before the pandemic and all that. I wanted to go to Evo before Evo fell out, and I wanted just to meet Yipes, and like, I wanted to just drink with the man, or just chill, just talk with him. Not necessarily play games, but I would like to play games. Yeah, the can opener series is dope. Follow Yipes on YouTube. His can opener series is fire. He actually got what's his name streaming with him. It's not Matrix, Like he got Matrix for like a podcast, but he got what's his name? He's not a big player, but he's also super hilarious as well, man. But the can opener series is actually my new favorite like tournament series to watch, just because of commentary and because it's new Guilty Gear and all of that. You feel me? But his podcast is alright, like with Matrix. Like I'm not big on podcasts or like that, because I follow certain podcasts that give me the news. I don't really follow podcasts as entertainment. No, it's not Tasty Steve. Matter of fact, let me. It would be dope if it was Tasty Steve though. Ooh. Now that you mention it. Let me go look it up. Just search IFC Yipes and follow him. But it's with, and you know, his can opener series, he be getting good players. He be getting Punk. He be getting Coach Steve. He be getting everybody that you want. Commercials. It be my mans that be like, ha ha. Damn it. What is his name? I'm sorry, man. I'm really drawing a blank.
Let me ask you a question.
And there's advertisements going on for it right now. Hold up.
Yeah, that means what you're saying. I'm just in the lobby. This is not looking too good for me. Alright, hold on. What's going on with the player?
Can you hear it?
Alright, no. Let's hold some down with the capture, please.
Hold up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he be having Alt be doing some from streaming with him. He be doing the technicals, and I mean Alt is funny.
We are in the grand finals. Support these showmen right here. These competitors. Every cent goes to the top 3.
Say something, my dude.
Okay, Zato, let me see what you got. Show me something. How are you feeling? The check on the dash with the standing piece. Oh my God, what we got? To the corner. I like that. Goes for the call. Empty low. Super take.
Damn, I cannot find his name anywhere. That's my man's though.
Oh my God, bad move. That is a very
He
bad
might-
move. But respect to Punk for him to switch in the character, knowing that he will be very well prepared for the Philly in this competition. So that right there, that is what you call the Let's get it. Some of the finest that Guilty Gear Strive has to offer. And start off the match with an instant run-up throw.
It got you. It got
Hold
you
up.
spazzing. I'm kicked out. I'm kicked out the lot. No.
Do you know his name?
I got kicked out.
I'm sorry, brother.
It's alright, hey, man. It's alright. I'm watching from your end. I'm watching from someone's end. Ooh.
You know him, right? You know his name. Yeah, that's Yipes. But Yipes is man's.
Not real pressure. Yup.
I can't think of his name.
Amelia does, it's not real pressure. You can actually score big damage, big counter damage. But you just have to be aware. That's the thing about it. Even though you would know that you can punish it, but it's all about
What
conditions.
is it? Negative what? Negative what?
I wouldn't know the numbers, but that's heavily punishable.
Okay.
But it's quick though. It's pretty quick though, so you just have to know. You have to know the.
Oh well, but I didn't get back to my show. But anyway, man, just watch that joint, man. Like that's actually one of the more hypest tournament series or whatever that I'm watching right now. That actually, I'm learning more of Guilty Gear as we go because of what they do. But of course, we gotta come back to Street Fighter though, because Street Fighter is where the money to go away. Street Fighter's been around since I was a little kid playing it in Super. You feel me? Like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat are like, well, Mortal Kombat isn't ever going to reach the level that I think Street Fighter will. I'm not going to say never. Like Street Fighter, I mean, the way that the direction that they took though, in terms of competitive play and in terms of design of the characters, design of everything, Fighter is really the thing for me though. And I think Street Fighter 6, once they implement the perfected versions of everything that they're working on right now, where they're working on the tournament series, being able to put tournaments inside the game. When that is perfected in Street Fighter 6, that'll make it that much back netcode, which Street Fighter 6 is dead on arrival if it doesn't have rollback netcode, which now they better see it. They better see it. Silly. Yipes. Lee Chung. His name is Lee Chung. Yeah. That's my man's Lee Chung. I rocks with Lee Chung. Him and Yipes are the commentators for the can opener series. And I think he had Persia on there at one time. Implement rollback netcode. If they put the tournament, if you're able to play legitimate tournaments within the game at any time and not have to go to Discord or anything like that, and if they have unique characters like they're showing us they're doing, like Seth was unique. You see Akira is unique as she's using properties from rival schools, which I was never big on a rival schools game back in the day. At the time I was playing Alpha. I never got into rival schools, but they're taking a lot from rival schools and putting it into the game. They're making, if you see it, they're making it a lot like Smash Brothers, where they're taking characters from their own properties and their own games and taking the uniqueness of those games and just throwing them in there with Street Fighter V and just letting it all filter out. That is dope. That shows you that it's showing us that the gameplay styles that they're going to have for the next one is going to be unique and diverse across the board. And they're going to implement it just like how Guilty Gear, like 4 was a lot like Guilty Gear. They took a lot, the system and all that stuff was a lot like Guilty Gear. What Guilty Gear did for this one is they dumbed down a lot of the properties and a lot of the things that they do. But it's still a super complex game to a degree that new people find it difficult to get involved in. But Street Fighter V, if Street Fighter 6 does that same kind of concept where you just have a whole bunch of unique, different, diverse skill sets, it's going to be the funnest Street Fighter game instead of what Street Fighter V was. Street Fighter V was bare basic, bare bones, all the combos similar, all of them same, you get mad damage, the comeback mechanic. It wasn't, I don't feel it was overpowered like X Factor was overpowered, but yet it was, V-Trigger was pretty powerful in the hands of the right characters. Like Yorian and all of them, when they get X Factor, bruh, when they get V-Trigger, it goes in. But overall, man, I think the future is looking good. I think the future is looking like really, really good for Street Fighter, for fighters in general, for the future of the fighting game. Like, even though we never got to the point that it seems Fortnite and the shooting game community has gotten to overnight, we're taking a good slow time to get there when it comes terms of making money, when it comes terms of being successful, when it comes terms of this being something legitimate in the grand scheme of life. We're taking our sweet time of getting there, but we're going to get there. And because we're taking our sweet time, we're going to do it right, and it's going to last. I think as long as they do the right things with Street Fighter 6, implementing the right things that they're showing us they're doing, we're going to be good. But that's my 30-minute rant of where Street Fighter 5 is going. That's my entire 30 minutes. So, if you have any questions, now's the time to ask them. Cause now I'm gonna do some brief training before you know we about to jump online and we gonna see what we can do. We gonna try to break that that 12,000 point marker today. Will I? Probably not. Like I'm only 600 points away, man. I'm trying to get there. So if you guys have any questions, man. Oh, before we even jump into that, how do y'all feel about the new character? Like he looks a lot like Ad. He looks a lot like Ad. And I mean, Ad is somewhat free to me at this point because like nobody took the time to actually become a good Ad. But this one, the MMA variation of what Ad is, but with fireballs that go full screen instantly, look like command grabs, look like got the overhead that Laura has. Like he looks interesting, but I don't see the hype though. Like I mean, he is not a character for me, to be real with you. Like I think Sakura will wash him. Especially in the early stages, I think I'm going to wash him. And then as good players become good with him, he'll fit in. He won't be an uber dominant character. He won't be a character that forces out other characters. Like Oro and Akira is probably going to force out Sakura. How they're probably going to force out what's her name? Gonna force out like half the cast, to be real with you. And that's just based off of how diverse of a moveset that they got. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, list them by the time that I get back to this corner, or else I'm jumping into some matches. You feel me? Hey, look like I'm about ready to go. Tell me when 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 to go. And looks like no questions. In fact, it looked like a bunch of people fell out, which is cool, because now it's time to get it in For those of you who's watching on the playback, those of you who make it all the way to the end, what's up, my dude? We gon' get it in and hopefully win. Now, I'm not expecting to win. Well, I want to win. I want to level up today, but I'm not expecting it with my controller. Like I said, my controller, my dash button, well, my forward button is acting up. Like sometimes my dash doesn't pick up at all. And it's little things like that that can cost you an entire match. But I'm feeling good. I did all my combos before I even streamed.
You are currently ranked in the top 10,000 in North America.
I did all my combos before I even streamed, and I did them pretty good. I think I can make a run today, but let's see. If I can't, I'm not going to be wasting points tonight. So we'll see how this goes.
Round one. Fight! Fall down. Easy. Beat the curtain fall. Another. Freeze up. Useless. Round two. Fight. Triumph Denise. You win. Round one. Fight. Triumph and I see all. Pyro Penny, Pyro Penny. I see all. Cryokinesis. 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 I shall persevere. Cryokinesis. 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 Be gone. Cryokinesis. Be gone. The curtain falls. Freeze up.
Shit.
It is time to quit. Round 2. Fight. Cryokinesis. Cryokinesis. Pyrokinesis. Pyrokinesis. Cryokinesis. Cryokinesis.
Ah. Shit! See right there, I tried a dragon punch, but the dash button just jammed up on me. Shit! See, luckily I won here, but let's be real. There's a chance I could have lost that against a better player. There's definitely a chance I could have lost.
Ranked in the top 10,000 in North America.
Round 1. Fight.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
That will work. You win. Round one. Fight.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Shoryuken! Hadouken! Not yet!
Round two. Fight. Strike.
Hadouken! 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 Strike is the win! Damn it! Hadouken! Shoryuken!
Example of why mobility is so very important.
Round one. Fight.
Not yet! Oh yeah! Not yet! Hadouken! The win! Shoryuken! Hadouken! Hadouken! He's deep!
Round two. Fight.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Not yet! The win! Not yet! Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
KO.
Damn it!
Up.
You win.
Almost choked that one up, but it is what it is.
Another fight is coming your way.
You are currently ranked in the top 50,000 in the world.
Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Final round. Fight! You win!
You see Sakura talking that shit though? Like, yo, I gotta make sure I don't turn out to be like you. You whack motherfucker. Like his spacing is
Now you final round.
is like really good.
Fight. You win.
Now, do you want to know why his spacing was so good? Is because we were on this stage where he's measuring exactly the range that he needs to be at so that he could whiff my grab. In which, if you look at this, it looked like about 3 balls, like three of the squares will whiff. So he was getting to that third square like really well.
Ranked in the top 10,000 in North America.
Be afraid. Now you gaze upon your death. Round 1. Fight.
Oh!
Now you see, this is real power. Final round. Fight. You win. Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
Okay.
Lose.
Few things that I did wrong here. First thing, he's getting used to me dashing behind fireballs. So next time I'm going to block in a dash forward because I should be able to pull it off. Second thing, I just drop combos.
Round one. Fight. Round 2. Fight! Now you see, this is real power. Final round. Fight!
Hold that shit. Hold that.
You win.
You're close to a rank up.
What's his name?
Another fight is coming your way.
Ranked in the top 50,000 in the world.
We getting this ultra platinum tonight. Getting this shit.
Round 1. Fight! Round 2.
I wanted a dragon punch, but the inputs are too damn close.
Final round. Fight.
それそれあれや
You win.
You are close to a rank up.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Final round. Fight.
My God.
This lucky little bitch, well,
You lose.
I bet you we won. See, like yoyin players luck up and get the momentum and they win and they think they did something, so they run away.
Another fight is coming your way.
10,000 in North America.
Uh-oh.
Round one. Fight!
Shippo, Shippo! That will work.
Your guard's down. Sonic! Sonic!
Jay!
Sonic!
Sore, sore! Tengo!
Sonic! Sonic!
Sore, sore! Sore, sore!
Moonstone!
Jay!
Get lost!
Round two. Fight!
Tengo!
Sonic!
Hadouken!
Slash! Get lost!
Tengo!
Not a chance.
Jay! Sore, sore! Sakura!
Not a chance.
Waka!
Moonstone! Sonic!
Sakura!
Not a chance.
Shippo! Area!
Sonic!
Sore, sore!
Sonic!
Hadouken! Tengo!
Moonstone!
Sakura!
Not a chance.
KO! It can't be over! Final round. Fight!
Not a chance. Get lost! Get lost! Guard down. Sonic! Get lost! Sonic! Sonic!
Over here!
Not a chance. Get lost! I'll end you.
What? You can do that? Well, that makes sense if you're mashing fast enough. God damn it. So close.
Round one. Fight!
Sonic! Get lost! Sonic! Sonic! Moonstone! Get lost! Sonic!
Oh my god.
Sonic! Sonic! Sonic!
Now I'm just getting frustrated.
Ranked in the top 50,000 in the world.
Desk work just isn't my thing, you know?
Round one. Fight!
That'll work.
Tornado!
Have some fun.
Jeez. Round two. Fight!
Got it. Go. Sweet. Go. Sweet. Go. Go. Got it. Go. Too bad. Right here. Tornado sweep. Go. Got it. Here you go.
You lose. Round one. Fight!
Sweet! Got it! Tornado! Go! Tornado! Sweet! Right there! Yep, right here! Tornado! Too bad! Sucker!
Round two. Fight!
Go! Tornado! Sucker!
You win. Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight!
Man, that beat me. Oh my god, that's fucking bullshit.
You lose.
I need my new controller.
Top 50,000 in the world.
Round one. Fight! Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight!
See, that's where not having your dash buttons right can cost you, because I had a mix-up at the end of the Ultra, but it just didn't come out.
Ranked in the top 10,000 in North America.
Round one. Fight!
That won't work. Here you go. That won't work.
You win.
You are close to a rank up.
Nobody ever goes for the gun back. Oh shit. Oh, it's tonight tonight is the Damn, tonight is the versus battle. Oh. So I can't play that long
Top
tonight.
50,000 in the world.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Final round. Fight. Ultimate Psycho Crusher! You win!
You are close to a rank up.
1 point? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on, dog.
Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Final round. Fight!
Fuck!
You lose. Round 1. Fight!
I think
You
that's
win.
it, ladies and gentlemen. We made it. We made it to Ultra Platinum.
Your league has moved up to Ultra Platinum.
I don't know how long it's been trying to get to damn Ultra Platinum. Man, I'm gonna have to go back and clip that. Man, okay. Honestly, I'm going, like, the Dipset versus the Locks is about to come on. And I made my goal at under 2 minutes. I mean, under 2 hours for today's session. So I think this is a great time to end it off here. If you made it this far, hey, send a like button, subscribe. You already know. We made it happen. Like I told you at the beginning of this video. Well, I told you after I got done talking about the update that we were going to try to get Ultra Platinum today. And we made it. Yeah. Y'all have a nice night.